Well, our next guest is one of Florida's top state honorees of 2020 in the Prudential Spirit of Community Awards. 13-year-old Dominic Fouché joins me now to talk about his wonderful volunteer work that he does with some other family members. So nice to meet you. Good morning and congratulations.
Thanks.
So tell me, all right, Kids for a Cause, and it's been pretty cool that I've had a chance to meet a couple other kids that have won this award throughout the years. I love that we honor kids like you. But Kids for a Cause, you started about a year ago, and again, already winning awards. Explain what this charity is that you and, again, your family members have started.
Kids for a Cause is a nonprofit charity that supports local organizations in the Tampa Bay area.
So several different organizations.
Yeah. It's one every month, and we tried to get at least $1,000, but so far we've exceeded that goal.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, kind of explain how this all got started. And I know you actually had a family member, your uncle, right, passed away, and that's why you and your brother and your cousins just, from what I hear, just were so overwhelmed by the response and how the community gave to your family that you wanted to do something in return.
Yeah, so in 2011, we had moved to the U.S. from South Africa, and it was a very big move, and we're happy to be here now. And in 2017, like you said, he died from a heart attack unexpectedly, which was a huge shock to our entire family, especially our cousins who had just lost their father. And the community just supported us so much, just random acts of kindness from family, friends, and neighbors, and we just felt that we had to give back.
You wanted to pass it on, yeah. It's interesting, you said you are from South Africa, and I know Nelson Mandela is a big hero of yours, and I know you have a quote you wanted to share this morning. Why don't you go ahead and say that and explain why this is so important for you?
Yeah, he said that it is in your hands to make a better world for all who live in it. So I kind of took that into heart and said, and tried to do what he told me.
Yeah. So what are the charities that you've been able to help over this past year? Again, you pick a different one, which it's got to be pretty hard to narrow that down who you're going to help each month. But give me some examples of what you've been able to do, you and your family.
So far, we've supported things like the homeless, orphan children, children who've lost their parents, hungry, and anti-drugs.
So I'm interested because here I am, we're seeing some pictures again of all this volunteer work, and not every 13-year-old kid is thinking about this these days. What's the reaction from your peers and your other classmates when you tell them what you're doing kind of year-round?
They're kind of in awe. They also want to try help.
Well, that's what I was hoping to hear, that maybe it gets other kids kind of interested in wanting to help out too. What's the reaction been like?
Well, so far we've had kids coming from Walker Middle Magnet, Mary Brown Elementary, and West Chase Elementary, and also West Chase Impact Martial Arts coming to help us with our projects.
So with this award, you were able, each of you got $1,000, right?
Yeah, there were over 30,000 applicants. There were 102 state honorees and 234 distinguished finalists. And each of the state honorees gets $1,000, a silver medallion, and an all-expense trip paid to Washington, D.C.
All right. So have you gone yet, or when is that trip coming up?
Sometime in May.
All right. Well, keep us updated. Congratulations again. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing in the community. As we get ready to close here, what would you like to, for other kids your age watching or family, what would you tell them to inspire them to do something kind of just even a little bit of what you've been able to do?
Just start. All the smaller projects will eventually just lead to bigger projects, and then just start snowballing. One day at a time. Again, so nice to meet you, and keep us updated because we know there's going to be a lot more good coming your way. I will. Okay?